These are my rib bones. There's 6 of them.
I'm gonna be completely honest, I tried to start an intro like 7 times. It's not working. We just gonna play the title card and we gonna get straight into this woman that took out her ribs to look better, and I guess she ate them or made them into a crown. It's not really specified.
My bitch way better, my wrist out the motherfucker better. Fish parquet, I snook on the face, green diamonds, I fucked up my bladder.
Now there's this TikToker that goes by the name of Emily Effin James. Now Miss Emily decided to get a surgery called costectomy. Now costectomy is the removal of certain ribs in your body. Now if that sounds crazy, because it is crazy, you know? But nevertheless, she got the surgery, and the side effects of said surgery are swelling, bruising, soreness for a week after the surgery, okay? You got cardiac arrhythmia, persistent air leak, lung collapse, pneumonia, ventilator dependence, excessive bleeding, bronchophleral fistula, I don't know what that means, and blood clots. So it's not exactly the most safest of surgeries. So let's hear from the lady of the hour herself why she got this incredibly dangerous surgery.
Rib removal is a real surgery and people do get it done. I'm doing it for vanity reasons. I feel like my body is very square and yeah, I'm trans, so why not? I feel like there's so much stigma around like trans people and surgeries, but whatever. My little boyfriends seem to ask me if I'm doing it for like Marilyn Manson reasons, and no. I'm not. I'm just doing it for vanity. I just want to look hot. I mean, I am hot now, but I just want to feel more hot. I say this every single video. If you're planning on getting this surgery, don't be going to some bitch behind a dumpster, okay? Research your doctor. This is like a pretty serious surgery.
Yes, it is. You can die. Now, if literal death wasn't a deterrent enough for this woman, you know the price? Maybe the price will deter her. I wonder how much this very dangerous surgery could cost.
In 2 days, I will be getting my ribs removed. Let's break down how much that costs. It costs $17,000.
$17,000 for the possibility of me dying is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, might I add. Now you might be wondering, how in the flip-floppity flooper-doodle do they have all this money on to get this surgery in the first place? They do OnlyFans. Give me everything you got. I need thighs, feet, toes. But now that we've established these basic facts on this surgery, we should inform ourselves on the actual surgery. So miss, would you please explain how this surgery will take place?
In like 5 days, I get my ribs removed. I get 3 on each side removed. The doctor is going in and pulling out 6 ribs. I am gonna have an Emily James barbecue, so stay tuned. Is it illegal to eat your own like meat? That sounded really weird. I've decided to do it for cosmetic reasons. I'm trans. For those men who are wondering, yes, Marilyn Manson and I will have something in common, which is really.
Now in that video, she briefly touched over the topic of eating said ribs. And I'm really confused on this part because in some videos I see, she says she's going to eat them. In other ones, she says she's not. So I'm really confused, but I'm going to let y'all decide for yourselves whether y'all think she ate it or she didn't eat it or them.
I'm getting my ribs removed in 2 days, and yes, I do get to keep my ribs after. I'm not gonna let anybody eat them because I've talked about this before. You can get a plethora of diseases, but I am passing out a couple of them to my best friends. One of my friends wants to make like cute little jewelry with my ribs, which is so cool. But my one stipulation of my friends keeping my ribs is that they have to tell them affirmations. I do want to hear, "You are so beautiful. You are so kind." Because I'm weirdly spiritual, I do think that like I'm literally giving you a part of my body, you know? I don't know. But yeah, I am gonna keep them and I will show you when I get them removed. Personally, I think that my meat will taste delicious and sweet. Emily James barbecue. Personally, my rib removal has prompted some interesting questions within myself about cannibalism or auto-cannibalism. Did you know that eating the human brain can cause prion disorders? Prion diseases are caused by prions, which are infectious and abnormal shapes of protein. You cannot cook meat enough to get these prions to die. Because they're not pathogens or bacteria, they're just rogue proteins that are simply replicating themselves rapidly. They can cause a plethora of disorders that are always fatal and we have no cure. Some of these symptoms are memory loss, personality changes, confusion, loss of motor control, motor function. One of the most notorious prion diseases is Kuru, which is found in New Guinea because of cannibalism. This prion disease is nicknamed the laughing sickness because it causes emotional disturbances such as uncontrollable laughter. So I will not be partaking in any of that, thank you.
Funny she says all this when, the surgery itself can, get her out of here, you know what I'm saying? But we've done all this yapping up to the surgery. Now I think we should check out the surgery itself and her recovery after the surgery.
Good morning. I'm at a surgery. I had air support in my lungs, like down my throat. So I sound weird. I'm being taken very, very good care of and very, very well supported. The girls look good. My ribs look good. The lady on the table, or the lady in the operating room was like, "You look so good," like on the table. I'm a little jealous. Also, they violated me because I had something in my pee hole. I am on so many narcos. My pain is like a 2, but I can't stop crying. Not because anything's actually wrong, but because literally everything makes me cry. Anyways, I'm gonna nap and I'll keep you guys updated on the rib removal and also the girls. I kind of want to get a tattoo like this. I got my ribs removed yesterday. This is a trigger warning. I will be showing you them. I got them removed for cosmetic purposes. This is your trigger warning. Look away if you don't like body parts of blood. These are my rib bones. There's 6 of them. This one's so tiny and small and petite. She's a skinny girl. They let me keep them. I was gonna give them to my best friends, but I feel like they'd be happier with mama. Plan on having someone make a crown and like incorporate my bone pieces in there and like shave them down. So if you know anybody who knows someone who can make this a reality, let me know. I've had a lot of you say really funny things like you're gonna boil them down in a crock pot and make broth to make Emily James broth, or just the average like Emily James barbecue or Emily James chew toy. The worst one is probably the Emily James pleaser, if you know what I mean. Dodo. I'll not be having any of that because I'm gonna make a crown. It's gonna be cool.
Well guys, I guess we got our answer on what she's going to do with her specimens. It seems she's going to make a tiara out of the goddamn specimens. Is this a good idea? I don't know. It probably look cool though. I ain't gonna lie. I won't wait.
I got my ribs removed yesterday, and the reason I am wearing a corset is because of the swelling and to keep the incision like more intact, more stable. It's not to reshape or anything. It's simply just a compression garment, like a corset for compression. I hope that answers your question. I personally did not want to get reshaping. I decided just to opt to remove it completely because it's significantly less painful.
Alright, my final thoughts on the matter. Do I think it was a good idea to get the surgery? No. Do I care? No. Is it my business to care? No. She's a grown woman. She can make grown-ass woman decisions. Ain't none of my business. I'm just here to, tell the people what's going on in the world, and considering that most of these videos had like maybe 2,000 views, maybe like 10K likes sometimes, I was saying some of y'all might not have known this has happened, and I thought it was interesting, so I thought I'd make a video. I don't know if I yapped enough in this. I don't know. I'm gonna need to yap more. Oh yeah, submit your school crash out forms in the description. Don't go yet because I want y'all to see this very cool Midra kill because I low-key cooked. I low-key cooked on this one, and then I'm gonna show y'all something else. So stay real quick, and now I'm a skedaddle. Type Sycamore.